Now, divorce has increased. Why? Because all these problems are interlinked. We do not appreciate our spouses. We no longer look for marriage material, but we look for that which the eye has processed without the mind. You know, one might argue, no ways, how can my wife lose value when I've seen all these beautiful girls? Well, the reality is, you can say what you want. We can say what we want too. Allahu Akbar. You can say what you want. We can say what we want too. I'm a marriage counselor. Believe me, we have come across hundreds of problems where the men will admit to you, you know what, my wife is no longer attractive. That means you are attracted to external beauty. And if that's the case, do you think you are attractive to your wife? Allahu Akbar. It's a question also. There comes a time when she might look at you and say, no more. Who am I going for? I don't even want to say names, but someone else. May Allah protect us. And then we get someone who is a bombshell. Really, when I say bombshell, you know, they use that word to describe the height of beauty. It's not a mistake. Bomb and shell, those together create a real disaster. It's not a mistake. So this is why we say, you left your spouse, or you might have turned to adultery in order to get elsewhere. That too, Allah's plan is such that the outer beauty only lasts for a few years. After that, it goes away, it fades, even you can't see properly. Amazing. You can't see properly anymore. But if you were in love with the dedication, the sacrifice, the goodness, the character, the deen of the individual, it can only grow and become better. This is why I call on you. All of us, myself included, look at your spouses, look at your parents, look at your siblings, and tell yourself, ask yourself, how much are they doing for me? How much are they sacrificing? Look at what they're doing. Fall in love with that. You will have the happiest of lives. Fall in love with the sacrifice that your family is making for you, and you will understand who comes first and who comes next. Sometimes our parents die for us, which means they work morning to evening to send us to college and to send us to the top universities. We go to those universities, neither do we control our ears, nor tongues, nor eyes. And when we come out of the university, dad is biggest enemy, but he has just spent $20,000 a year for the last 4 years on me, and he worked from 8 to 5 every day on me. But because I did not know how to process or how to use my eyesight and my tongue and my ears, now he's my enemy because he's telling me, no, please, you are making a big mistake, don't marry this person. It happens. Who was the fool? The reality is today, people like myself have to come in the middle, and we have to go and convince dad. Because convincing the young man or the young woman, we today stand almost nil chance. Almost nil. Try and talk to them, look, you can't. What are you talking about? I'll go to someone else. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us goodness. Many people have regretted the decisions they've made against their own parents. But I would like to address parents as well. Sometimes we are foolish. There's nothing wrong in them getting married, and we still have an objection. Why? Because of our pride. That's it. Nothing wrong. My pride. Maybe this person comes from a different part of the country. Maybe they have a slightly different background. Big deal. Allahu Akbar. Did Allah allow you to reject or to refuse? If the answer is no, you are wrong, my parent. You are wrong. Remember this. So we've spoken on both sides. As much as we have encouraged the children to make the correct decisions, it is important for the parents also to facilitate and create ease. We are in an age of technology where some of the older parents do not even know how the mobile phone is being used in order to reach so many different people. We used to talk about the wagging of tongues. Today it's the pressing of the keyboard on the phone does something similar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us protection, and may He open our doors. So my brothers and sisters, remember,